Welcome to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the Penzoil 400, the second race of the second season of the AAPCS. As we look at the standings going into this race, Eric Almirola snagged the win at Daytona, getting his first career win at the AAPCS. He is currently the points leader with Alex Bowman right behind him and Eric Jones right there in third. Multiple drivers that did pretty well last season are not off to a great start after the Daytona 500, as they have wrecked out in the Daytona 500 either because of wrecks or engine failures. 37 cars in this field today, as it was 43 last race. But we go to your Dr. Pepper wants to watch. Eric Almirola won last week at the Daytona 500, and he has a huge amount of confidence in his car as they qualified 9th today. Truex was the last winner at Las Vegas in the last season by barely edging out Tyler Reddick. He's starting third today, and Ryan Blaney almost made the Final Four last season and is looking for the same momentum but with the chance to win a championship. And now on to your command. Drivers, start your engines and get ready to gamble. The drivers roll off here at Las Vegas, and we see Ryan Blaney starting on pole today. So the best time in that body armor Ford Mustang. We see your starting lineup. Ryan Blaney on pole. To the outside of him is Denny Hamlin. Martin Truex Jr. to the inside of Joey Logano. In row 3, we have Big Bad Brad Keselowski to the inside of Happy Harvick in row number 3. Busch Brothers in row 4, being Kyle Busch on the inside and Kurt Busch on the outside. Eric Almirola, last week's winner, to the inside of fan favorite Chase Elliott. Final time, Jimmy Johnson to the inside of Tyler Reddick, who almost won this race last season with a photo finish between the 19 Toyota. In row 7, we have Alex the Bowman Showman to the inside of Clint Boyer, who is in his final season as well. And Eric Jones, that Jones boy, to the inside of Bubba Wallace. And Matt DiBenedetto to the inside of William Byron in row number 9. Chris Buescher to the inside of Big Daddy Dillon in row number 10. Austin Richards to the inside of the Rocket Man Ryan Newman in row 11. And Recky Spinhouse Jr. to the inside of the Watermelon Man Ross Chastain in row number 12. We will be going for 12 laps here in this race, as we have here in row 13. Daniel Suarez to the inside of Jason Collins. Quinn Hoof to the inside of Theron Webb in row 14. And Ty Dillon to the inside of Rick Dean in row 15. Like I said before, 12 laps here. Gonna be a good race, as we have the two rookies from last season, Christopher Bell and Cole Custer in row 16, Corey LaJoie and Timmy Hill in row 17, and John Nemechek along with Ryan Preece in row 18. A lot of great drivers here in this field, and rounding out the field in row 19 is Michael McDowell in row 19. And they go up through the gears here at Las Vegas, and we are underway at Las Vegas. Ryan Blaney's going to be able to pull off to a perfect near lead. Oh, he hits the wall a little bit, gets a little loose as Truex is right there on his door, but Blaney's going to be able to recover from that. He's going to lead the first lap here at Las Vegas. Kevin Harvick, defending series champion, going right through the middle. 3 wide for 4th place, as Keselowski is now falling back a little bit. Truex now trying to hunt down the 12 machine, but here comes Kevin Harvick on the inside of the 19 car. He's going to try to make a move for the lead right there. Blaney's going to try to shut the door on him. It's going to be able to work. Oh, Harvick is a little tight in the corner. He's going to go up the track. Here comes Chase Elliott out of nowhere. Down to the inside. He's going to be able to take the lead away from the 12 car. Flyby of the field here as they go down the backstretch for the 3rd time today. Elliott's going to be able to lead the 3rd lap here in this race, as we are now on lap 5. Oh, Elliott spins around hard into the outside wall, and heavy nose damage to that Napa Camaro. Huge hit for the Napa Camaro of Chase Elliott, as he had the lead for only 1 lap here. Let's take a look what happened. Car just whipped around. It seems like, looks like a tire might have blown out. Seems like the front tire might have blown out, and then the rear tire blew out to finish off the spin. No contact from any car, so the tires must have been worn from practice or something, and the team just did not change the tires for some reason. No idea what happened there, but it just seems that the tire blew out and that whipped the car around, and damage, heavy damage to the car, to that Napa Camaro. That's the worst damage that we've ever seen on a car in this series. We see Elliott is out of the race. As you can see, the red truck carrying the debris away, and the tow truck carrying Elliott to the garage. As we see our quick race recap, Blaney didn't really change much in positioning, and Kevin Harvick gained 4 spots after that move on the inside. And we go back, green flag, 3 wide for the race lead for a moment as Keselowski makes a move on the inside. Here comes Eric Almirola down on the inside of Blaney, trying to make a move for second place. Blaney's going to be able to keep his third place position in, though, as he manages to block Kevin Harvick. As Eric Almirola now going for the lead on Brad Keselowski. Keselowski's going to fall back to third, it seems like, as Blaney's going to be able to get a run coming off of turn 4. Trying to make a move on Eric Almirola. He's going to go to the outside. Eric Almirola has no time to react. Keselowski's trying to give a push to him. And Blaney's going to be able to take the lead away from Eric Almirola on lap number 9. As we see here, going through the corner. Oh, Harvick is around! Contact between him and Truex! And the caution is going to come out as they go down onto the backstretch. Kevin Harvick goes up the track here. As you see, his car has been tight all day long, and just finally caught up to him as him and Truex got involved in this wreck coming off of turn number 2. See, Truex was just trying to stick his nose to try and pass Harvick, but Harvick was just way too tight going into the corner, and that just shot him up the track. Was able to clear Truex there, but it just wasn't enough to avoid too much contact, and there was just enough contact to send them both around. And we take a look at it here once again, this time full speed, or full real time. And they're both going to be out of this race. The damage is too heavy, as Harvick is done for the day. Too much damage to the right side of that car, and too much damage to the right side of that Bass Pro Shops machine for Martin Truex Jr. As we take a look at your quick race recap once again. Ryan Blaney still out in the lead with Eric Almirola gaining 3 positions. And that wreck is going to change everything as we go to overtime. 3 wide for the race lead on the restart. Blaney is not having a great time on restarts lately, but he's able to rebound, though, as he's able to keep his third place position, as Eric Almirola out to the lead with Brad Keselowski right there to his quarter panel. 1 more lap to go. Keselowski to the door. Keselowski trying to get to the lead. Blaney's going to make this move on the inside. Takes the second place from Eric Almirola. Down to the bottom. He's going to steal the win. He's going to be able to steal the win away from his teammate, Brad Keselowski, and Ryan Blaney is going to be able to get his second career win in the AAPCS at Las Vegas. How about that for the 12 team? They've been wanting this victory ever since Season 1 Daytona 500. He started on the pole today, and his lowest position that he had was 3rd, and he led 5 out of the 12 laps today. What a race for Ryan Blaney. Eric Almirola still has the lead in the point standings, but Denny Hamlin shot up to second in points. How about Ryan Blaney, Brad Keselowski, Jimmy Johnson, and all the other drivers who had wrecked out in Daytona? Look at how many positions they have gained. Kevin Harvick and Martin Truex Jr. are still outside of the top 35 as in the points, as they are still trying to claw their way back up to at least the top 20 in the points. Kevin Harvick and Martin Truex Jr. have to at least get a win in order to get back up in the point standings, or at least a top 10 would be enough to get them back up there. We take a look at your results here. Ryan Blaney has won today, as his teammate Brad Keselowski right there in second. Blaney pulled a last-second pass right then and there, almost a photo finish for 2 Las Vegas races in a row. Eric Almirola finishing 3rd place today, pretty good for him. Denny Hamlin finishing 4th, and Kyle Busch finishing 5th. That rounds out your top 10. And Chase Elliott finishing dead last today after having 2 tires go out, which sent him around, spinning like a tornado right into the outside wall, and ending his day within a snap. It was a crazy race today. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed this race. It would mean a lot to the channel. And the next race is going to be the third race of the season, and it will be at Phoenix. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that race as much as I hope you guys did enjoy this race.